Hello everyone, and welcome to today's reading. I hope that all is well. If you're new here, I'm LeeApocrypha. Pleasure to meet you. If you're returning, welcome back, soul family. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Let's pull from this deck, which I actually got at Five Below some time ago, and I've been wanting to use it with you guys. So as always, not what wants to be heard, what needs to be heard, only for the greatest and highest good. We have citrine. A warming and energizing stone, it carries the powers of the sun deep in its core. You'll glow with positive energy, enhancing your aura. Meditating with the stone helps you absorb information and analyze an issue and see the positive outcome. So citrine is really good with working with the solar plexus. Creativity, confidence, stuff of that nature. It's also really good for helping with prosperity, abundance, success, happiness, things of that sort. We have turquoise. This beautiful sky blue stone is a healing stone. It is especially powerful when used on the throat, solar plexus, and third eye. It has been known to calm mood swings and stabilize running thoughts and worries. At the same time, it can stimulate romance and love. So I already mentioned some of the chakras that it helps with. Now, when I was reading, I kind of stumbled because I saw charoite, which is one of my favorite minerals. It says, charoite, vibrations of transformation and deep love radiate from the stone. As it cleanses all chakras, its warm feeling reminds you to live your life now and not to wait to really be who you are. It helps you to transform into a being filled with self-love and deep love for all life and this planet. I love charoite so much. All right, so these are the 3 stones that we have. From this, what I'm seeing is either you're working on, or this is a call for you to work on your creative pursuits and to follow your intuition, but also to speak your mind clearly and to convey how you feel about certain about certain topics. Let's see what else here. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot. There's this deep transformation that is happening within you. Let's see if we could get more on this. I feel like this deep transformation, we have High Priestess. So I'm just going to pull the top. High Priestess. So definitely, as I was about to say, you are transforming, listening to your intuition. Sorry if this gets annoying. Listening to your intuition more, following what makes you feel happy or creative, following creative pursuits. But I'm also seeing here that there may be some kind of difficulty, so a lot of thoughts that may be running your mind, like maybe keeping you from pursuing what this is. And this keeps annoying me right now, so I don't know if you've been feeling kind of annoyed at something going on in your life right now. Maybe there's a lot of challenges, a lot of things don't seem to be falling into place, but what I'm seeing here is that things are falling into place exactly how they need to. But the thing is, while we are going through this transformation, we are only noticing what's in front of us, and we're not really noticing these subtle, deep, transformative energies that are running through us, that are healing us and transforming us during this time. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. So yes, we have a lot of dualistic perspectives or about the mind. So for example, like your intuition, we have the Three of Wands and the Ten of Wands in reverse. So as I was saying, your intuition is guiding you in a certain path or a certain direction that feels genuine to you, but your mind may not be so supportive on this journey and during this time of what you are experiencing. With the Two of Wands, I definitely feel like there's this unbalanced energy. I'm seeing somebody doing Reiki for themselves or getting Reiki done from someone who they trust. Now I'm seeing like Kundalini energy activation. So I'm seeing like snakes, but I'm seeing this isn't gonna resonate for everyone, but I don't know if you're somebody who has initiated yourself or who has felt like you have been initiated onto like the left-hand path or whatever the case is, or maybe you're somebody who just got baptized or whatever the case is. I feel like maybe you had a thought recently about creating some kind of ritualistic or like some kind of routine around working with your spirit guides, whether that's God or whether that's goetic entities or whatever the case is. We are open-minded here. As long as you're not an asshole, then we're fine. But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. You are being encouraged at this time, especially if you felt this call to work more closely with certain spirit guides of yours or ancestors, or it's going to be different for everybody. This could also be working with the Fae, working with certain energies of mythological creatures or whatever the case is, whatever you feel drawn to, that energy. This is really a call for you to tap into that. Okay, so with the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands, so this energy has been kind of coming out a little bit here and there. I think the last reading, this energy also came out, but it's definitely saying like it's time for you to let go of the burden. It's time for you to let go of, you know, what's keeping you stuck, which the majority of the time is ourselves. And even if it's someone else, like, why the fuck are you giving your power away to them in the first place? Because I guarantee you, absolutely no one on this planet deserves that. You could love somebody so much, but your free will, your power is your own. And you can use that to help people that you love, to help strangers. But if you give your power away, what do you have? I'm seeing like a husk. Someone may be in an energy where they feel they have lost themselves. I'm seeing like a labyrinth. And now I'm seeing Hecate's wheel, and there's a symbol of a wheel. I can't think of the name in particular. I don't know what it's called right now. But it's another kind of labyrinth wheel that's very circular. And what I'm seeing here is that somebody here is feeling lost, but it's like they're going in circles. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna take a left turn here, and then I'm gonna take a left turn here, and then a left turn here, and then a left turn here. And so they keep going around in the square or whatever. I'm gonna take a right turn here, right turn, right turn, right turn, and then it's just like the same thing. So you're in this maze, but I feel like you're too afraid to venture into the maze. So it's like you're still at the beginning of the maze, and you're being called. It's like you could hear a voice, or you could feel a tug on your energy to delve deeper. But there's this fear of being lost. And now I'm seeing like the maze in Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire, I believe, that the maze actually changes on the participants of the challenge. And I'm seeing that here as well. So regardless of how life changes, the labyrinth that we are experiencing will change, and that is life. But it's like spirit is trying to get you out of your comfort zone, trying so fucking hard to get you to let go of what needs to be let go, so you can let go of the fear. This is a lot of releasing your fears. You're feeling called, you're feeling drawn to, but it's like so afraid that the maze is gonna shift around you. But if you heed the call, you follow the voice, you will not be led astray. And that call, that voice, is your intuition. The high priestess was here. The high priestess has balance, knows of secrets, and shares those secrets with those who are ready to hear them. So even if the high priestess were to share everything that they know, there are people that are not going to be in the right state of mind or in the right place at the right time, so to speak, to understand or comprehend the gravity of those words, the gravity of that secret, so to speak. Oh, okay. So under the deck, I didn't notice, but I put it face like up, and we have the Lovers here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. What's this? The Knight of Pentacles. This energy gives me like magician energy, even though this is not the magician in this deck. But because we see here the elements, and this, it's like a sun which is pointing at the different directions. Now I'm seeing somebody who is calling upon the directions before a ritual, before a prayer, or before some kind of practice. But with the Lovers here, it's a decision to put yourself first. And some people, they see the Lovers and they think it's only a card of like significant other, or like some kind of love, external love. But truth be told, it is about making a decision to love yourself. And making the decision to love yourself means making the decision to move past fears and doubts. And fears and doubts are not inherently evil or anything. It is our natural self-defense mechanism. But we need to understand that that was in place to kind of make us challenge ourselves. The challenge that Spirit has been putting you through are your own fears, your own doubts. And you deserve to overcome that. You deserve to move past that. I'm seeing two. And now I'm seeing like yin-yang energy, because I was seeing like two energies and then I see them flowing together. This is very specific, but I don't know if somebody here is a Pisces or has a lot of Pisces in their chart. But there's something here about Piscean energy. water sign. You don't have to be, but there's a lot of this intuitive, creative, kind of deep energy here. Lots of emotions. Channel your emotions through your creative pursuits. What is it that you're building for yourself? And it's understandable, you know, life, we're all busy and tired and we have shit to do. Maybe someone has kids, maybe someone works at least 40 hours. Maybe you have 2 jobs, or you're going to school and you're working, or whatever the case is. Maybe you're helping your family that has health issues, or maybe you're a babysitter. Whatever the case is, make time. And I mentioned this in one of the previous readings, that sometimes, you know, you might be tired, right? Maybe it was a long day. You might be tired, but what I suggest is, if you're not going to take a nap, if you're not going to go to sleep, and you're just going to be awake, you might as well do something with that energy. And whatever that is for you. If you need to just sit and meditate and be calm, and that's kind of how you rejuvenate yourself and focus, then do that. If you need to go for a run or work out, or you need to dance, or you need to paint something, like whatever it is. If you're not tired enough to sleep, to let yourself lay down and rest, if you're just gonna be on your phone anyway or something, you might as well get up and do something productive. Even if it's just scribbling some thoughts down, writing some kind of poetry, whatever comes to your mind, or doodling something. And when you feel lost, catch yourself. Like, what are you doing? At the end of the day, if you feel like you didn't really do anything productive besides work and school and stuff, yeah, those are obligations. I'm not talking about obligations. I'm talking about what it is that you want to do. If at the end of the day you feel like you have not accomplished anything, that happens. First of all, it happens. It's not the end of the world. Like, we're human. Sometimes we're overwhelmed and we need to take a break. All right? Put your feet up on the couch. Maybe read a book. You like books? Read something that's going to interest you in regards to your path. Whether that is with business or creative, like reading some kind of fiction because you like to write, or you know, if it's something in regards to your practice, spiritual or not. So what I'm seeing here is learn different ways that you can incorporate what it is that you want into your life, despite not having all the time in the world. Because the way that society goes is that we'll never have time. We'll never have time, but we have more time than we allow ourselves to believe. We just a lot of times waste it. So again, if you need to rest, rest. But if you're just going to be scrolling, like death scrolling on your phone for hours anyway, you might as well do something productive instead. Like, maybe there's a lot of references, or maybe there's a lot of inspiration that you're drawing from for those, you know, during that time. Cool, handy dandy, but not every day, not all the time. What are you going to do with that? For example, if it's fashion, you love fashion and you're saving all of these pictures of different garments and things that you'd like to find. If you like to sew, then start sewing. I guarantee you probably have something laying around in the house that you have been saving that you need to fix. this shirt or this whatever is too big or too small. This dress or these pants need a change of zipper. I need to replace this button or these buttons. Whatever the case is, start working towards that. Instead of just looking at all of this stuff, instead maybe draw what comes to your mind. Whatever it is, you don't have to show anybody what it is. It's your creative process. But don't be afraid, for example, again, if it's like sewing, then don't be afraid to like get on the machine and just sew something. You could literally just make a doll with stuff it with scraps, fabric scraps. It could be any shape. A long time ago, I was challenging myself to just make stuff, and I made a bunch of different shapes using scraps as the like inner filling. I made a crappy star. I made a cube, which was kind of difficult. I made a couple hearts. You know, just do it. Even if you're like, man, I want to make this garment, this dress, or this outfit. I want to make it. But if you are the type of person who struggles to just work on what it is that you set your mind to, then start small. Just make something. Again, you don't have to show anybody what it is. You could literally, I was going to donate those little shapes. But I have a puppy, so I'm like, why donate them when she literally can just play with them? And she loves it. She especially loves the star. It's like such a crappy star, and she loves it. So like, hey, you know what? It serves some kind of purpose. So it's great. So if you are an artist, or you are a musician, or a dancer, or whatever the case is, just do it. Just start little by little. I saw 1919. So what I'm seeing here is that you are at the end of a cycle. And the end of the cycle is allowing yourself to stay stuck in fears. You don't enter the labyrinth because you're afraid that it will change up on you. Well, that's life. It will change up on you. And the sooner that you become comfortable with the unknown and the uncomfortable, the better off you are. I guarantee you. But you have to put that shit down. You have to let that go. You have to allow yourself. Life is about living. Life is about living. And Spirit has put you here to manifest certain things into this life. But the thing is, not everyone will allow themselves to manifest what it is that Spirit has put out for you to do. So then Spirit will find somebody else to do it. Because if you're not going to do it, the energy is going to be floating around until someone catches on. One time I heard somebody explain, you know, have you ever had a situation where you thought of something to make something, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, now it's already been created, someone made it, and it's doing great. I think that's happened to a lot of us with different things. And the way that they described it, it really resonated with me. Is that the energy of the universe is available to anyone who wants to tap into it. Now, when there are certain ideas, the energy is out there. But if you don't fulfill it, if you don't bring it to fruition, somebody else will. It's not going to stay and wait for you forever. It will keep flowing, and someone else will take it and put their ideas into it. But that doesn't mean that you can't do what it is that you feel called to do. And it's really hard. Trust me, I get it. But just little by little. Like, don't Don't overexert yourself. Don't exhaust yourself more than you already feel. But work on it. Little by little. No bodybuilder or musician or artist or, you know, whatever. I mention a lot of creative things, but this could also be architecture or whatever, like business. You start somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere. And we all start from the bottom and we work our way up. So, yeah. Just, I saw 2222. Also, with the 1919, so you are at the end of a cycle, but with 1010, because 9 and 1 make 10, that means that there are new beginnings. There are new beginnings waiting for you to accept. And I would recommend that you accept. Let's embrace the era of our life where we're done with keeping ourselves small. And we're like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. You're with me or you're not, that's fine. But like, I'm not gonna let you or anybody else, or especially yourself, keep you stuck, kind of thing. All right. I love you guys. I hope that it brought some clarity and perspective into your situation. I'm available for private readings if you're interested. I am not meeting in person at the moment. But yeah, I hope to see you in the next video, whenever that may be. All right, love you guys. Take care and bye.